insights into our what we do as bankers. So previous years, I don't think it was in your generation, but in my generation, you went to the bank, you opened a bank account, so the bank can help you to open a bank account. They can give you a loan and they can help you with a savings.
In life, we were out of the house and now they had a little bit extra money and they needed somebody to give them advice on how to save and invest. And then they went to their bank where they've been all their lives, and the financial planner there gave them advice on investments. And last year in December, in November actually, my father passed away, and their will was with that bank. So that bank were the executors of their estate to help with that as well. So that's why I say it's very important, the decision that you make when you choose your bank, because your bank is going to be your trusted financial partner that's going to help you through all your life stages. So when you have children, when you need to get a home loan, when you need to buy a vehicle, that partner, you must know that that partner is going to be in your corner and they're going to have your back. So I've got a question for you. We can move to the next. I think what I forgot to do is to congratulate you. Okay, not all of you are in final year. Many of you are still busy, but congratulations that you made it.
You're going to need vehicle finance because you're going to have this new job and you're going to need a car to get to work. Okay? Now remember, when you start your first job, you don't have a credit. So when you choose a financial partner, to go and see who's got the best deal for you as a graduate. So when you get a job, the first thing that you're going to worry about is, where is my salary going to be paid in? Because that's the most important thing, that first salary that you're looking forward to when you're starting a new job. So we're going to give you a bank account. And then on the graduate bank account, one of the benefits that FNB gives you is they give you 12 months free banking. So that's a nice thing, because this summarizes it, and I'm going to read it. It says, at FNB we know that true wealth is about the impact of your choices on your future. So one of the benefits on the Connect SIM card from FNB is that you actually get 5 gigs of WhatsApp data. If you must spend at least R1 on that SIM card, which is a really, really nice benefit. Then you're going to need vehicle finance because you're going to have this new job and you're going to need a car to get to work. Okay? So that's something that we help the graduates with. Now remember, when you start your first job, you don't have a credit history. Because it's your first job, you don't have a credit profile, you don't have a credit history. And now when you're going to the banks and you're going to apply for vehicle finance, they're going to say, you don't have a credit history, you don't have a credit profile, we can't help you with. Understand that people have various life stages, and we need to be able to have a discussion with you to solve for that, what you need in that life stage, but also to help you to plan for your next life stage. Okay? So what we did is we created all these circles, and what we say is every one of those circles represent an aspect of money management. So typically, we as a bank, when we partner with you, we want to help you set financial goals in each and every one of those principles of money management. And I'm really not going to bore you with the details at today's session. I just wanted to let you know what you must look out for when you choose and you select a financial partner that you're going to partner with throughout all your life stages. So very quickly, in the middle, we call it the core of money management, and that is to help you understand basic things like your transactional account. A lot of times what I see is, as soon as people start working and they get their first salary, they immediately make debt. They get into debt because now they want to buy everything. You take out a loan because you've got your 21st birthday party or whatever the case might be, or 30th or whatever, and now you take out a loan. That's not good debt. Because 5 years from now, you're still going to pay off that loan, and the people that were at that party, they can't even remember what you gave for them to eat. But you're still paying. That's bad debt. We want to help you with good debt. And what is good debt? Good debt is when you take out a loan, but whatever you're buying is going to advance your goal of growing your wealth. An example of that is to take out a loan to buy a property. Because your property is going to appreciate in value. That's one of the ways that you actually grow your wealth.
Thank you very much for the invitation. We've got a very, very good relationship with our student house from FNB perspective, business banking perspective, and it's very, it's always a privilege and an honor to be invited to these events, and also to invest, into your lives. And I hope that after today's talk, that there'll at least be one or two things that you can take with you from today's talk that you can implement in your life where you're going to see a radical change in your finances. So something that I was thinking about when I sat at the back, the previous two speakers spoke about how to find a job. So what I want to talk to you about is now that you have a job, you're going to need a bank account to pay your salaries into. And that decision to actually decide who's going to be your trusted financial partner is a very important decision. And I'm going to tell you why. You want to choose a financial partner that's going to be able to journey with you through your whole life. And I'm going to give you an example. So my parents, when they started out in very, very long, many years ago, incidentally, my mom worked for the bank at the time when they got married. So obviously, they just opened a bank account with the bank where she worked. So that was their bank by default. And then they had a joint bank account, so both of their monies went into that account. And then later on, they had us as children, and we went to school, and then we went to study, and they needed assistance for somebody to help them with things like student loans. So they just went to their bank, where they're always banked. And at some point in time in their lives, they had to buy a house, they needed a bond, and they went to their bank to apply for a home loan.
Only speaks one language. And the language money speaks is, it says, if you save me today, I'll save you tomorrow. Rather save and make sure that you are financially disciplined. There's a lot of information online. Nobody can say that they didn't know or they don't know anymore in the day and age that we're living in, because there's so much information. And once again, you have a trusted partner at FNB to come and talk to if you need advice or you just need alternative options, for instance. So thank you very much once again for this opportunity. And I hope that at least one or two things from today's talk that you're going to remember and apply in your finances going forward. And then after this talk, please come and talk to us there at the back at the stand. You're more than welcome to come and have a few words with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.